Well, I'm back from my postie bike challenge, and that was all good. As long as you're happy and comfortable riding on sand, it was great fun, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Anyway, some parts have arrived now. So this side cover, this lower right-hand side cover, I've got a new old stock one, rare as anything. They the last one I saw of these for sale was $500, and I bought this one for $126. Now, I'm thinking I could possibly make one of these. I reckon I could give it a crack. I wouldn't be able to do that bit there, but I could get the outside here and just sort of make a pattern over wood and bend that down when heat it up and stamp that out. I reckon I could do it, but if I sold that on eBay for $500, that's half the initial purchase price of the bike just sitting in this bit of plastic. Anyway, I'll think about that for a while. So I need a lock for it. I couldn't find a lock. This is an aftermarket lock. They're the same as the XT500. Oops, my little thing's fallen out here. And I got the aftermarket lock, which is fine, and it came with its own set of keys, you know, which is okay. But I want to use the keys that I've taken the trouble to make everything else work. So oh, it's fallen out again. Not so good. Spring still in there? Yep. Now, the original key fit in there okay, and it did the job, but this key is bigger. It's wider, it's all that sort of stuff. So I had to get with my little files. I had to jimmy that thing out there. I got it out okay. I'm not actually sure how I got it out. I just sort of fiddled it out. And I had to file with this file down this way, up that way, and then on this bit here, this one, just generally make the whole bigger and wider. That this back one here is just for locking it in place. These two do the locking. And now that I've done it with this key, there you go. Fits beautifully, and take it out and it's ready to go in. So I put this together. I've just put it back together again, and now I have a working lock that works with the same key. So that does four things now. So that's all good. So the rest of the bike, I've started working on it, and I'm basically just reverse fitting it the way I pulled it apart. So the first thing, and it's really nice to work on because everything's all clean and it's in groups of things. So the handlebars was a group already done. So that went on. That wasn't a problem. Though what I am finding is that like that headlight, I've had the headlight out 4 times because the wiring's not quite right this way, the wiring's not quite right that way, and things like you can have little telltale signs. See that wear there? Well, that's obviously where that used to sit. So, and then there's just sort of one way it goes in the back of the headlight there. So I think I'm going to have to do is just make sure I don't do anything up tight yet and just keep on going. But I know the danger of that is there'll be something I'll leave loose and it'll come back and bite me later. But the wiring harness is basically in there. I haven't done much more. I'm just had a lot of having the wiring hang there. This is not completely done up yet. It's just sort of loose, but it's looking nice. Like, it just looks lovely. I'm glad I didn't paint it. Like, it looks beautiful the way it is. So I'll just slowly put that together, but I'm not rushing with it. I've got the piston now, so the next one is I'll work on that piston. That side cover, by the way, right hand side, the lower side cover, it goes in front of the airbox there. Whoops, let's have a look back here. Goes from the airbox and locks onto that thing there. So it's got to go there. The other regular side cover goes up higher, goes above it, and that's how it fits. So yeah, I don't know what to do with that. That's $500 for that. That's amazing.